I've been good. Odongo, thank you so much for inviting me here. Although you killed me, man. You've given me a lot of ugali. And we did ugali, boga, avocado. And then we had fruit, blended mango juice. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, my guy. Um, this year, 2026, I, 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 I don't think of a video that I've released this year. Most of them were released in December. Most of the videos that I've shot in January have not been released. Yeah. So we don't have projects. In coast, we went to Mombasa, Malindi, we went to Mambroi, we went to a couple of areas in Mombasa. We were shooting a music video, actually two. There are clients that came from Nigeria, and we were just doing good things in Mombasa.
Amazing. It's good to hear that you have gone international.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Man's is international. Yeah.
So,
even with the local stuff that we've done, we've gotten international. Not just people from across the border coming into the country. Even the local stuff that we do in the country go across the border.
it's an international standard.
Yes. Yeah, I think for me, I treat every single artist as a top artist because I appreciate art in a special way. So I don't really think if like there is a top artist for me. I connect with the music more than the brand. I connect with the actual product. Yeah, so for me, every single artist I've worked with is a top artist for me. Yeah. I've worked with so many people, like I've done over 500 music videos, yeah, like I've told you. So honestly, I can't mention. I cannot mention names.
Okay, that's okay.
Yes, but you can go and look at my catalog. It's there on YouTube. You can click my Instagram to get to see my catalog. Yeah. Yeah, now from the concept, for me, usually when I receive an audio from an artist, I always just want to listen and want to get to understand what the song is all about. So that is my whole creative process. Like my pre-production is normally based on just listening to the song and getting to highlight certain elements that the song, like getting to find the, what do you call it, the backbone, or the blueprint, or whatever the artist was experiencing at that time when they were writing. So it's either I'm gonna ask the artist, what were you thinking when you are writing this song, or like what is the whole reason behind the creation of this song, or I will just listen to get my own version of what the song is about. So for MCMCA, if you can listen to the audio, you'll get to realize that the audio is a bit scientific. There are a mention of a few scientific terms like the ADHD. There are quite a number of medical terms that are mentioned in the song. So
There's also USB Type C.
USD Type C. Yeah, there's quite a number of terms. I think if you just get to listen, you'll get to understand. So when I listened to the audio, I got out those elements and decided that, my inner connection with the song tells me that this one should be a sort of a, is it, what's this kind of movies that you, science fictions, yeah. It should be science fiction in a way. Actually, if you get to, if I forward, I don't know if I have the mood board, but I can forward it to you. There is a mention of science fiction in that mood board. So when I created the mood board, that is what I came out with. So right after the creation of the mood board, we went into like scouting for the location. We settled on film brand studio is located along Mombasa Road. It's just somewhere, old Mombasa Road. Yeah, so when we went to the studio, there was not much budget for the song. I can't really mention the budget, but there was not so much for the song. So we used the available resources, and the lighting was like the whole thing that stood out, because for me, film is just about lighting, and there's nothing else. You can remember how we've struggled with lighting this scene.
Yeah,
Yeah. So right from like the mood we had and now what we have right now, you can just tell, and you can just tell that lighting is like the whole thing about cinema. So if you look at MCMCA, the lighting stands out, even not looking at the visual effects and how the composition is done, but the lighting is just amazing. So it was done by Lenny, and that is for the I was talking about the location. So we settled on a film brand. We arranged for the resources that we would have we could have used, and what you see is what we got. So there was no like crazy set designs. We just placed things, We got computers. We got a lady dressed in a lab coat. We got a guy being diagnosed with mental illness or something, or mental disease. I don't know what that is. So that is basically what we came out with for the video. It wasn't really, there was not so much logistical nightmares that were placed in the video. We just used the very basic resources that we could have gotten is what we used. Oh, you're talking about the suiciders part.
yes.
We got those are actually CRT monitors, the cathode ray, the old televisions that are,
Cathode ray tube.
yes, the one that our fathers used to watch. So we got a couple of them. They were not connected in power, so we painted the screens. The skins were painted green, and then we did masking, and we tracked. There was some white lines that were drawn on the screen for the purpose of tracking, and then we shot a separate a separate clip for the lady, about the lady dancing, and then we did the compositing and came out with that, whatever you can see. It's strange that you're asking me how I got them and you are there. You see, you are there when actually you're even credited in the song. So you know what you went through. That was like how many days for editing? We took like, was it 2 days, 2 or 3 days?
3 days.
Yeah, we did the editing for 3 days. Red Giant VFX. I think that was the plugin that Sapphire. Yeah, no, it was VFX. Yeah. So what happens most of the time with this kind of industry that we are in? Your work will sell you the most. Yes, there is that bit of marketing that people do, but even when you do so much marketing, the ultimate client is going to ask you, send me the links to the jobs that you've done. So it always gets down to what catalog do you have. But it's always the catalog that is going to sell you. So for me, I think it's best. It's most of my clients are based on my catalog. I find them. They get to get my numbers from Instagram, YouTube, and stuff, and they look at your videos just anywhere, and then they can track you to the social media pages. So for me, basically, I have not done any kind of social media campaigns. I have not been interviewed on. Actually, I don't remember the last time I sat on an interview like this. I don't like do interviews. Not like I don't like doing interviews, but I have never been interviewed. Yeah. So I'd say most of my work or most of my clients, I get them from social media and the kind of jobs that I've done. Yeah. Actually, the forest part, we shot the video twice. The first one, I think we shot it in studio, where there is Calligraph's mother sitting on hay, and Calligraph with like indoor sets. So we did it twice. The first one was like we did it in studio, and then when we sent the first cut, he was like, I want more. I want to get like the nature. I want us to go outside and just not get boxed in studio. So we had to go outside and start looking for, like, if you work with Calligraph, for him, you're gonna realize that he's one person who really wants to like I don't know, he doesn't want a video that is 3-4 scenes. Like, he wants diversity. How do I say it, for lack of a better term? Like, he doesn't want repetitive scenes.
Different scenes.
Yes, he'll want different scenes. Yes, he'll want different scenes from different locations, and that's just what I realized about. That is what I realized about him. So he's one person whom, when you shoot with him, you're gonna have to prepare yourself for. You can even, a single video, you can even shoot it. You can shoot it twice or thrice. Yeah, and the Kenyan way, we always used to shooting a music video in a day.
Yeah.
It's outside world. It's done with over a week of just planning. There are people who shoot for, I don't know whether is it pre something,
Reconnaissance.
where they actually shoot the video.
Previs.
Yeah, like,
Visualizing.
yes, I think it's that. They don't, like, that is not the official day of the shoot, but the artists are there, the props, the video vixens and everything is just, everyone is just there. They shoot it and they want to see it. How will it look when we actually want to shoot it officially? So in Kenya, it's done differently. Most of the time, you'll find that artists just get a single day for the whole video. Yeah, but for Calligraph, it's going to be different for you, man. You'll shoot it like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I don't really want to insinuate that gear is what is keeping you away from your dream. So, I mean, gear is just a tool, and there's quite a number of them in the industry, and you can use even your phone to create. So for me, some of the videos that you've seen, like you said MCMCA.
Yeah.
It was shot on a Blackmagic 6K Pro. Was it 6K Pro or 6K? Yeah, it was shot on a Blackmagic 6K. So it came out very well. And 2-3 years later, I got my hands on Sony, and I realized that there is not much difference. It is just the creative mind that's behind the project is what matters. It is not the gear. Yeah. So for me nowadays, I use Sony most of the time. See, we do it slowly by slowly.
Okay.
You take me slow.
Okay.
Yeah, we may not even see them actually, because like we are not really relying on gear. We're relying on our minds to shoot good things. Yeah. So with me today here is just a Sony FX3. It's just my basic camera. Yeah, this is what I use most of the time. So if you see so many videos that I've done in 2024, 2025. Most of them have been shot on Sony, not FX3, like not only FX3. Some of them have been shot on Sony A7 IV. This is the Sony FX3. Yes. So yeah.
Take it up a little bit. Yeah, there.
Yes. So this is the Sony FX3. It's quite a very good camera. I like it so much. The color science, the menu system is quite easy, and it's a very good camera for run and gun. Yeah. So I have paired my Sony FX3 with the Sigma 14 to 24. So you can see this one here, it's a wide. Yeah, it's just a wide lens. Sigma 14 to 24, 2.8. Very good wide lens for me. Wide lens, yeah. And what else do we have? We also have Sigma. This is Sigma 35mm, 1.4. So you can see it here. Yeah. So this is Sigma 35mm 1.4. Yeah.
So what's your favorite among between the two?
No favorite. Depends with what I'm going for. It depends with the creative vision. Yeah. But most of the time you'll find me shooting on 35mm 1.4. We also have this ND filter from K&F. We also have this rare ND filters from Haida. This one's here. Yeah. So these ones you insert them at the rear end of the lens. Yeah. So those are my tools of trade. So most of the time for me, I use I started using Adobe Premiere Pro in 2017. So that means I'm so much used to using Adobe Premiere Pro. I've also tried to experiment on other available softwares like DaVinci Resolve. What do you call that? That one that is for real makers. CapCut. Yeah, but I stick with Adobe Premiere Pro.
So you edit in DaVinci Resolve. What do you use in DaVinci Resolve for?
I have a premium version of DaVinci Resolve that I use for color grading. Yeah. So I use it mostly for color grading.
So what's your workflow? Do you edit, color grade, then take it back to Premiere Pro and do VFX, or what's your flow?
My flow, coming from the field, I will import the videos into Premiere Pro, make the cuts while marking and noting everything that, or maybe VFX or anything that I'm supposed to do later. So and then I export as an XML and import it to DaVinci Resolve for color grading. So right after color grading, I export it as a QuickTime and then take it back to Premiere Pro for VFX. So now for Premiere Pro VFX, I cross-work Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects, because that is, I understand that is quite a long process, and some people prefer to use DaVinci Resolve for the whole thing. But for me, what I learned first was Premiere Pro, and I have everything at my fingertips. So I feel comfortable working with Premiere Pro for VFX. Premiere Pro and After Effects for VFX, because then I'm able to use Photoshop. I'm able to use Illustrator if I want vector-based VFX. Yeah. I think for me, what I'll say to an aspiring director is just put in work. Put in work. Just create and create and create and create. That is the whole thing. Like I was told in a driving school that if you go there and you finish your course, you do the NTSA exam, and right after that you just ditch your driving license, or probably you don't buy a car, you're not likely to buy a car, and then you just ditch your license. 6-7 months later, you are gonna have to do some, or maybe probably go back to school to just remind yourself. Yeah, so for me it is just the practice. That is just for it. That is it for me. When you are a creative and you want to get better at your craft, you have to keep doing it. There has to be that habit of keeping just doing it. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what type of gear that you have. Use whatever you have. Just whether you have a phone, or you're not lucky to buy a camera, and you have an access to, or you have an access from a friend or something. Just use whatever you have to create. So creating is just the whole thing. I will not advise you on anything. Create. Do a lot of research. And create. Yeah. What I'll tell the audience is creativity rules. Yeah. Create. The world right now is appreciating creatives, and that's why you can see there are people who are buying Range Rovers just from being creatives and stuff. So just continue creating. Don't create limits for yourself. Just create. If you get that single opportunity to create, shoot, do it. Yeah. And it's gonna pay off in the long run. Peace out.